BAM! We are in the game, guys! If you just tuned in and have no idea what I've been rambling about or what this game is, this is the joinDOTA League Season 3 American Division Found New Friends versus Run for Your Life. They actually tagged up with the right team name this time as well. It is game number 2 in this 2-game series, or a best of 2, however you want to call it. 2-game series is the legally correct term of it, because a best of 2 really isn't a best of anything. Actually, if you win 2-0, you still are the better team, so I guess you can think of it that way. But if it ends in a tie, it just creates confusion because you can't know who's the best there. So yeah, I usually call it 2-game series because there was a lot of flack around it during joinDOTA League Season 1. But coming to this draft now, Faceless Void and the Doombringer banned by found new friends, whereas Run for Your Life taking out the Lycan and the Tidehunter but found new friends. They get their hands on that Shadow Shaman, and are they gonna get like something like a Nature Prophet or a Death Prophet next and just show Run for Your Life how the push is actually done? And well, Run for Your Life, what are they gonna counter with? The Brewmaster is available, as is the Skyraf Mage if they wanted to pick up either of those two. Centaur War Runner, not that popular though. Ancient Apparition is the first one, what? Oh, they don't have the Tidehunter to set it up. Faceless Void also banned. So, Ancient Apparition, kind of a risky pick, I do want to say, because you have to get at level 6 fast to actually have an impact with those Ice Blasts. Of course, once you get a Dagon Scepter and level 2 ultimate, it is an absolutely ridiculously strong spell, it is. But will they get to the point as they pick up a Mirana for themselves now? Actually, I wouldn't want to bash on their draft, I really wouldn't. But I just think maybe they could have put those first 2 picks to better use. I mean, they don't have bad heroes by any means. I'm just afraid for the fact that those 2 might not have enough impact early on. Of course, the draft is still early in, and yeah, Death Prophet picked up by Found New Friends, so actually it is getting scarier now. Otherwise, if Found New Friends wouldn't have gone for this epic push, then Run for Your Life, they would have had just more time to gradually build up their levels, their team fight, their pickoffs, whatever you may have. Of course, the draft, like I said, it's still early, only 2 picks. Can't really call like who's gonna win, but I just think Found New Friends' draft, it's harder to stop. Mass Serpent Wars, Exorcism, you can team fight, you can push towers so damn fast. Being on the dire side, you can even get easy Roche. So I really like what they're doing at the moment. As well, Viper banned out by Found New Friends. Don't want to deal with that hero. And of course, if you're going for push, especially if you're like Death Prophet, the Viper's like actually is pretty annoying against you. Or maybe even if you're something like a Pugna, which is a possibility for Found New Friends. They can run like a Pugna safe lane, Death Prophet mid lane. If they really want to go all out greedy push, they can go for Nature Prophet off lane as well. But that may, well, to be honest, how would you stop that push? Go Kotl? Kotl give me mana? Although if Run for Your Life go for Kotl, Kotl Ancient Apparition, yes, if you get the Ice Blast into Illuminate, it is just a ridiculous amount of damage, but Found New Friends, just get BKBs, get a pipe, and yeah, sayonara guys, bye bye, say goodnight to your towers. As we see the Brewmaster taken out by Run for Your Life, they don't want to deal with that mid-game fight, especially since the Brewmaster goes in, once he has the blink there, blink, thunderclap, primal split, makes everybody from Run for Your Life back off, and at the same time Mass Serpent Ward and the Exorcism is taking care of the towers as Found New Friends. They do take out the Tinker just in case, because you don't want arguably the strongest counter and split pusher in this game. Yes, he is not the strongest split pusher by the means of him outputting damage himself on the towers, but he can push out the lanes so easily. But Nature Prophet banned out by Run for Your Life, really good decision there. And Found New Friends now. As far as offlaners are concerned, they can go for like Centaur, maybe even a Clockwork if they wanted to. Are there any pushing offlane? I guess Venomancer offlane is something that Fnatic used to run quite a lot, Trixie playing it. Or go for an aggressive tri lane, have like Venomancer safe lane. Just as viable, I think. And Clockwork is the pick for Run for Your Life. And actually Clockwork, I like that hero against pushes because you just hookshot in, power cogs, catch them, they can't disengage, they can't really engage more as well. Although, having said that, there is a downside to that hero if the Death Prophet's ultimate is already activated. Because Clockwork, if he hookshot cogs the Death Prophet, the Exorcism is gonna hit Clockwork alive. I think he's actually, well, if he goes for Blade Mail, it can still work out for him though. So not a bad choice, I think. As found new friends, what do they get now to strengthen their lineup? Lycan, of course, is banned out, otherwise I think it would have gotten picked up immediately. I'm hoping for something that can go for Roche. Maybe something like with minus armor, Vengeful Spirit. Helps out with the push with the Vengeance Aura, of course. If they really wanted to, they could go for a jungler. Maybe actually an Enigma wouldn't be a bad choice here. Just get that early mech on Enigma. Go from there. Have a jungler, extra XP, extra gold. And at the moment, Run for Your Life, they could go for an aggressive tri lane though. So if you go for an Enigma, your own safe lane is a little bit compromised. And of course, going for aggressive tri lane yourself then is kind of out of the question. And if you're hearing awkward silences like you were at the moment, that's me drinking my water, parching my throat, and well, we see the Pagna, found new friends. It really feels like they want to show Run for Your Life how an actual push strategy is worked out. It might be strong, it might be extremely strong even, not just strong, but ridiculously good look. It's absolutely ridiculously good looking draft as far as pushing goes. It was a failed reference to Zoolander, and if you haven't seen Zoolander, I highly suggest you watch it. And actually, I might download and watch it myself as well at some point. I've seen it at least 4 times, I think, but all of those times were maybe 7 something years ago. But yeah, Sand King the pickup for Run for Your Life. So Sand King, Pearl Strike into potential Cold Feet, into arrows from Mirana. It's really solid setup. Get that fast blink again. And of course, Sand King is a hero that makes pushing so much harder because of that blink epicenter threat. But of course, Pagna with the Nether Ward can completely screw it up because Sand King usually you would want to epicenter then blink in. But if you start channeling the epicenter, your blink will be disabled if the Nether Ward is close enough to zap you for that spell cast. So Sand King, it has the potential to do great things, but so does the Pagna. And found new friends. They do have 20 seconds of the reserve time left to make that 4th and, well, final decision for that second draft phase. They don't really need any more push, but they still could pick up a Venomancer if they wanted to as a secondary support. And actually go for a really deadly aggressive tri-lane, Shadow Shaman, Pagna, and a Venomancer. You could go for tower early on, you could fight, you could burst them down, kite them with the Venomous Scale, whatnot. But no, they go for a Throw Ranger at the moment instead. So, to be honest, it's not a bad choice. Yes, if Clockwork catches you, you're in huge trouble. But your range is really good and your Precision Aura works for all the other 3 heroes you have as well. So that's extra push. Go for an early Mask of Madness as well. And those towers just start dropping with all the attack speed that the draw has. So I'm actually not against this pick at all, and this might potentially lead them into a Visage pick as the last one as well. So Familiars would also do extra damage. Rubik is the last bando for Run for Your Life instead. What are they that afraid of getting stolen? Is it just a Burrow Strike, Mirana Arrow? Or, I mean, it must be something that Run for Your Life is going to pick up as the last one. I guess they could themselves go for an Enigma, but it would feel really weird and awkward. What are they that afraid of? What mid laners could they go for that haven't been banned that would be that afraid of a Rubik? I can't say for sure, but found new friends, banning out the Razor. As Run for Your Life, they do need a mid laner for themselves. But the most popular choices like Viper and the Razor have been banned out. I guess Temporal Assassin is one option if they wanted to go for it, although Temporal Assassin might just get decimated once he goes in the middle of everything to just get his right clicks. I really think found new friends have drafted Run for Your Life into the corner. Just back them into the corner of the boxing ring, and if you watch boxing, or at least, well, actually I don't watch boxing myself, I only watch Hajime no Ippo, Fighting Spirit, the anime of boxing. So, what do I know, but when you're in the corner, it's so hard to come out. Actually, never mind. I watched Real Steel, the movie with Hugh Jackman, also known as Wolverine, I guess, when he was in the robot boxing movie. But yeah, if you're in the corner, it's so hard to come out. That was my point. I was just rambled on about it like a complete full-on retard. But, as No-Tail said, the great No-Tail himself, once you go half retard, you're done for. You have to go full retard. And that's exactly what I did. Just learning from my favorite player, No-Tail. 40 seconds left of reserve time as Run for Your Life. I think they just have the toughest decision in the world at the moment, what they want to pick up. I don't think any single hero might be too good. I guess just Lone Druid for themselves, maybe just try to save something. It's really hard. 20 seconds left, and I wouldn't be too surprised if they random something, and they do pick up the Temper Assassin in the end anyway. I guess with the Psionic Traps they can kind of try to engage into Found New Friends if the Found New Friends are coming in for a push. But Found New Friends, are they going for the Visage now? Are they gonna go for it? They have 20 seconds, well, plus 5 seconds of reserve time to make their decision. And it's definitely not gonna be as hard as for Run for Your Life. I still think Venomancer wouldn't be too bad. Although at the moment, I have to say they do lack initiation, whereas Run for Your Life, they have the Clockwork, Mirana arrows into leaps, just Moonlight Shadow as well for sneaky initiations. And yeah, that's the Visage coming out. So the only downside of Found New Friends is that actually they don't have anybody to tank it up in the front lines. I guess Death Prophet at some point just going Ghouls, Heart of the Resk or something like that. But they don't really need to initiate that much because they can just go for towers. Although usually I do like to see somebody who can just jump in and set up those kills, because if you get a few kills, pushing towers is just that much easier. And to answer the question of Rough Hoggy, what will happen if it's 1-1? Not much, it's just gonna stay as 1-1. Yeah, it's a draw. It's the group stage, so just 2 games are played in every single game, and by the end of the group stage, of course, when every team has played up against the other, so 9 games for all teams, 9 play weeks, or play days, however you want to call them. And after that, just whoever gets the most points, the top 4 will go into the playoffs. But we see Pugna offlane actually. Yes, he's pretty damn speedy. I saw a Pugna offlane in the Giveaway challenge as well. I don't think it worked out too well, although they won the game in the end. It was Coast Gaming. Solen was playing the Pugna. But yeah, he's just super squishy early on. He's fast though. Got to hand him that. Actually, I am a little bit surprised they didn't go for an aggressive tri-lane, but with the draw, they want to actually ensure that they get it. But what? Look, this portrait is bugged. These should be his eyes, but since it's just spazzing around, he's really spazzing around. Draw Ranger, are you sick? Wait, his head is just. Whoa, wrong buttons. I'm pressing wrong buttons all around. I'm such a noob. I don't even know what I wanted to press. Panic mode. But I'll show you what the draw is doing, guys. Wait. Draw is doing this. Oh no, what? It's not working? For some reason my webcam source isn't working at the moment. Draw is doing this, okay. Okay, guys. Hope that was a fun intermission for you. Because I went full retard again. Sorry for those little scene swaps. Wrong scene swaps at least at the meantime. But oh, but on top lane they're going for the shackles. Come out onto Dangerous Cat. Can he get the cogs? And actually, they're not going close enough. They don't really want to set up the kill. The right clicks are finally flying. So let's have your more right click. 30 HP. Oh, Visage. Why did you not stutter step? Right click. Step. Right click. Step. Right click. Step. Would have gotten the kill. One more right click. That's all you needed. But still, Dangerous Cat burning through the healing cell straight away. Not a bad thing. Although I do think they could have executed it better. But yeah, like I said, not the biggest of deals. Looking at the mid lane, DDM 6 and 3, farming up like up against Box, who is 3 and 1. And that processing probably has the better of that lane, especially once he starts getting higher levels. But then again, once Box gets higher levels, he's gonna have the increased level in Creep Swarm. So can just farm up at a safe distance and not care too much about those Psy plates. Just doing damage to him, but oh, the nice nope, DDM doesn't get it. Box gets the last hit and oh, tower. Goddamn tower. He started with Null Talisman actually, so wanted those extra stats, not rushing the bottle. He's confident enough that he can get the last hits necessary to get the bottle with a reasonable time frame anyway. As Netherward, actually Netherward down from Fade. Or pure negativity rather, not Fade. Blue Capricorn, he's happy about it, just get some extra farm from it, 20 gold. And mid lane, the processing just continues to rack up the last hits, 11 and 4 actually. Even the draw ranger is lower, 8 and 2. So for a mid laner to be number 1 in last, it's a good sign for Run for Your Life at the moment, because this time around, like in the first game, they are the ones who have to just make everything happen early on. And of course, I want to ask if those minimap icons are big enough them, or should I increase the size even further? I think it was Scary Novel asking it, and yes, he's still in the chat, so if you can let me know, it would be great. DDM, of course, has his own bottle as well, bottle crowing it up at the moment. Doesn't really want to go for runes, just focusing on the farming aspect instead. As Dangerous Cat doesn't even have boots of speed, so what he's doing is dangerous. The side pull comes out nicely as well by RCG. The pull is crucial. Actually, the pull kind of failed in the end, and there was a single pull before by the looks of it, because there's a double creeper and Clockwork. Oh, he's like a kid at Christmas morning now. Oh, XP, mwah, mwah, XP. I have to put a webcam, I'm doing all the retarded movements here. But the rotation coming out from R Gaming, can they catch Box off guard actually? I don't think they can get to him. There's no boot speed on Sanking and Box. If he runs the right way, oh, does he spot it soon enough? No, Box, he runs the wrong way. There's the burst, the cold feet is there as well. Probably gonna pop, and that's gonna be the first spot. Hayashin actually gets the first spot, so that's his boot speed. Getting level 2, once he gets level 3, can start up jungling. Are they stacking anything at the moment? No, actually nothing is stacked up yet, but he can still get to it. And DDM, Temper Assassin just trying to farm up. And wow, Hayashin, he wants to restart his PC, so probably having some lags. I think they're most likely gonna allow it, and yeah. We're just gonna have to wait a couple of minutes here. Me trying to just fill in the void of the pause. So I can easily do that. No problem at all. Looking at the last, it's 17 and 9 on DDM. Kind of crushing Box. Of course, they got the first blood on him as well. Who is 1-0 on 1 with 11 last hits and 2 denies. He's not that far behind, but still 1/3. Mirana, sitting on just boots of speed, blades of attack. Has the makings of the Ring of Aquila with the Wraith Band as well, and the face boots first, then Ring of Aquila probably. Sitting at 16 and 8. Doing exactly the same as the Draw Ranger almost on the safe lane, who is 17 and 5. So farm wise, it's even. Offlaners 4 and 1 on the Pugna, 5 and 0 on Clockwork. But Clockwork is level 3.5, whereas the Pugna actually a little bit better off, almost level 4. So looking good for Pugna, or well, maybe not looking good so to say, but definitely not looking bad. And the supports rotating into the mid lane just gave Pugna the assurance that he can actually stay in XP range and maybe even get some last hits, who knows. But I really would like to see Sand King just starting to stack and farm up. Actually, he went for the Sandstorm, maybe just to pull the camp and not actually endanger himself, because he's pretty damn low on health. Okay, so maybe a bit bigger. Got it, guys, got it. That I can do when the game is paused. I actually don't know how much bigger those numbers will make. What? Oh, it disconnected me from the game. Sometimes when you go into the console, it disconnects instead of just opening the console. But since it was paused, no biggie. No biggie, guys. The perfect time to do it. Didn't miss anything or won't miss anything at all. And yeah, they are bigger now. They are definitely bigger. Hopefully those are gonna be enough. And Mirano. Okay, stats back up. But yeah, they have to make absolutely sure that they stack the jungle properly so that Sanking can get that fast blink dagger, maybe like 9-10 minutes in. Of course, the faster the better. But if you get it like 9-10 minutes in, it's still a pretty nice timing for it, I think. As more disconnects happening, hopefully nothing big, hopefully they're just trying to fix their own minor issues, and emphasis on the word minor. Ha! Pita 52, Germany winning. You jokester, you. What? I can hear you guys now. Who? How do I fix this? Can you hear me? I guess so. He can hear me, maybe. Oh! Oh, shots fired. How do I fix this? Delete Dota. Then install it again. Problem solved. Good stuff coming out from teams. At least they're feeling friendly about it. I think friendly banter. Nothing too just spicy going on yet. Sandstorm happening. I can hear the sandstorm. Hopefully the Sand King doesn't have a like complete wooden PC that his restart getting into Dota would take ages, although I have to say if I would have to do it, it would probably take me like 5 to 10 minutes. Definitely not less than 5. Definitely not. Well, looks like the other game finished on HeflaTV 1 just now. Throw Ranger once again disconnected. Don't know what's his problem, but is he going for a Hand of Midas? 1.2k in the bank for him. So might be a Hand of Midas, or most likely actually is as well. Because Throw Rangers, they actually scale quite well with those levels. Marksmanship, higher levels of it, extra agility means extra precision aura damage to the entire team because, well, they're consisting of 5 ranged heroes. Just score the right size of the units on the minimap now. Scary Novel? Nope. Not thanks to me, thanks to you for the feedback. And people are getting bored, they're starting to draw on the minimap. Unfortunately, if I draw, you're gonna see it a little bit weird, because if I draw a line, it's gonna create multiple lines. I'm gonna demonstrate. Just look at this. Okay. That should be a letter C, or well, I guess close to it. So do we see any more Midases coming out? Don't think so. So yeah, he's the only potential Midas carrier for the time being. Dangerous Cat. Oh, there's a Steam update. Oh my god. You don't have to download it. I really hope that if you don't download a random Steam update that just came out after we actually started the game, that you can't get into this game anymore. It can happen. I hope it won't though. Fingers crossed. Just hallelujah, whatever. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. For us Estonians, it's spit 3 times over your left shoulder, which is a really weird tradition, I have to admit. Or just throw salt over your shoulder, I think is the common one for most of the world. Whatever the case may be. Oh man, my self-made pad for my glasses. I have the... Oh god, I'm forgetting the name. How can I forget it? Gunnar Optics. Yes, the gaming glasses. One of the pads for the nose, one of the nose pads came out and I lost it. So I'm just using toilet paper to make up for it. But since it's really hot in the summer and it gets sweaty when your computer is just going full force when you're streaming, so it gets destroyed and actually you have to recreate a new one. But I see HeflaTV has finished his own game, has joined the chat. So have fun chatting with HeflaTV. Unless he goes to sleep straight away, because it is pretty damn late for us. It's 5:46 AM for me, 4:46 AM for him. We are doing a nightcast because, well, HeflaTV, we love bringing all sorts of games, tier 2 games, tier 1 games, whatever it may be, to the community. But we do need more casters, so if any of you lucky viewers at the moment are interested in casting, think you have what it takes, have the time to actually commit to casting as well to some extent, be sure to apply, be sure to contact us. You can do so via Twitter, via Facebook. They are both HeflaTV. We do need casters badly because me and Heflamoke, we can only cover so much. Yes, we are running 2 English channels mostly simultaneously when there are enough games to do so, which with the joinDOTA League there mostly are. But we are only humans and we cannot run streams 24/7 ourselves. We do the best we possibly can, but we do need assistance, even just co-casting wise, so we wouldn't have to fill in all these pauses as well as the entire games ourselves, so that our throats could get a little bit of rest and whatnot as well. So if you know somebody who's interested in casting, or if you want to do it yourself, please be sure to let us know. Oh man, Soya Reverse Caster Universe, please say it ain't so. Oh man, usually you cannot reconnect when you've downloaded a newer version. Oh man, oh man. He really should have... Actually, I think the Throw Ranger said that he didn't download the patch, but it's different. If you restart your PC, you have to restart Steam, and you can't actually activate Dota before the patch updates itself. But if you just disconnect from the server and reconnect, and you're still in Dota and you don't actually close Dota, then it can work. Or actually, if you don't close Steam, you can close Dota as well if you're fast enough in restarting it. But yeah, that's how it works. So, R Gaming, run for their life. They are still on the back foot a little bit, I think, although, I mean, Temper Assassin doing well mid lane. Always a nice sign because that hero snowballs quite heavily as well. His peak phases, once he maxes out Mel, he does a ridiculous amount of damage, and there's actually nobody who can take that damage when the Temper Assassin gets up close and starts to hug you and snuggle with you like a... with his coibito, with his lover. And... looks like the stream got to the point where I'm talking about toilet paper replacing my little pad for my glasses. It's actually quite comfortable. I can't can't fault it at all. Well, they said that he's at like 85%, but it got stuck. My update, the last one, it actually, ever since I got faster internet, it gets stuck pretty often. Because it downloads really fast, but then my hard drive can't catch up because it's pretty damn old, my PC. I mean, it's not pretty damn old, it's 3 years or so. But there's so much strain on my PC constantly since I'm streaming and whatnot. And the hard drive was wrecked a little bit because I'm also recording those games locally as I'm casting them. But before, when I had bad internet, I actually had to record it with fraps to actually get a good quality recording. Because at the moment, I record with the same quality I stream. But previously I had to do it with fraps, and with fraps, a 1 hour game is like 250 gigabytes. And just imagine me doing 3 games a day, 750 gigabytes written on the hard drive, and then deleted, and of course before rendered lower into MP4s or whatever, AVIs. It's just some other format, so they're smaller and I can actually upload them into the YouTube. But just at least 600 gigabytes constantly written onto the hard drive, deleted, and that daily for like 3 months almost. Actually, one hard drive of mine broke because of that. At least at the moment, we don't have to do it anymore. I still think Fate is wrong. I don't think you can start Dota if you've restarted Steam, if you've restarted your computer. At least I'm not too sure if you can start Dota. Maybe like start in offlane mode to begin with, then go online in the game or something like that. They haven't given us another update. Yeah, bedtime was 6 hours ago. I don't know where they're from, but I know it definitely was 6 hours ago for me. Horror. I just really hope that it's gonna work out. And EDM? I just want an update. That's all I want. If I know that they're going to remake, just yes, remake, but don't delay it out. Oh, HeflaTV, man. Having breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time. Life of a caster, eh? Okay, so he's still actually stuck. Still stuck. Oh man, shots fired in the chat, calling HeflaTV a retard because he hasn't eaten all day. I'm really starting to go full retard, guys. It's almost 6 AM in the morning. I actually did sleep 2 hours before waking up to cast this game, so I'm actually feeling quite excited about this cast. Every now and then you just go with the flow, even though there are pauses which are never a good sign, but at least it's definitely not a worst case scenario. I've been in worse situations. Oh, this is the second game, and the third one won't happen. You probably will get the answer from chat anyway by the time you hear it on stream, but it was just a compulsory answer by me. I just saw the question and like, BAM! I can't interact with chat that as much as maybe I would like normally when I'm casting, because, well, especially solo casting, since I have to pay attention to the minimap to not hopefully miss any kills or anything. So yeah, just trying to do it now as I can. And still no updates. Fade wants an update as well. Guys! Almost there. Give me a second. What? No, DDM he disconnects as well. Why? Why? Guys, don't be breaking my balls. Don't be breaking my balls. Don't make me whip out my webcam again. So yeah, 5 more minutes for them to actually come back. Monka said, admin made this decision. And after 5 minutes they can unpause if they want to. If they want to be sportsman-like and whatnot, they can still keep it paused, which they most likely will for at least a certain period of time, but there is really a limit to how long you will wait for that one player. Because like 15-20 minute pauses, they do get absolutely ridiculous at some point. It just doesn't justify the wait, usually. And Tepper says he reconnects into the game. Sand King though, not as lucky at the moment. And they're not even like saying how far he is, because he should be obviously in their TeamSpeak, Skype, whatever they may use, what voice program they have. Because they knew he was at 85% unless it was made up. And those are the delaying tactics. It is most common in the Southeast Asian scene, when they're like, yes, our players are coming, and 45 minutes later, yes, that player actually comes into the game and they can start. And yes, my brain is going YOLO. I mean, it's fine if I get to cast, if the game is actually underway, but those pauses, the delays today with the servers and whatnot, having like 75 minutes game, solo casts, with just lots of farming happening. But it's cool, all is fine. Oh, and still doesn't have boots of speed, has enough gold for it though. The courier upgraded as well, so he can go for boots. Shadow Shaman, he's actually being the number 5 at the moment. Usually Shadow Shamans are the number 4, and oh, okay, Dangerous Cat, he's online, in-game, oh yeah, baby. Well, I guess in-game doesn't really mean he can still reconnect, since he's a patch ahead of the server, maybe. Hopefully the servers are, or the patches, however you want to call it, the Dota updates, are downgradable. I'm totally forgetting the name, how you call it. It's like USB 2 devices work in USB 3 ports. Oh, I even learned that stuff at school. But, well, if your brain is mush, it is mush. Profile my page. So yeah, even the players, they're just Sick and tired of waiting. Man, shirtless coucher isn't the worst thing you've seen Heflamok. At least I'm not a complete obese fat fuck or something. That would be really bad to look at. But yeah, I'm not gonna put on webcam, at least not at the moment. Maybe for a while after the game. Actually, I would want to have a proper setup, proper screen, like maybe half of the screen being the webcam or something, and then some other info at the side. Just so I could get up close and personal with the viewers, if you know what I mean, wink wink. Oh, he's back, he's in the game, he's in the game. The dream is real. Woo. Thank you for the wait, guys. Thank you for being patient with me, with HeflaTV, with the teams, with joinDOTA League as well. To be honest, joinDOTA League, they don't get enough credit. And I urge you, if the ticket comes into Dota, I urge you to buy it, to support this league, because it is so great for upcoming teams, and as well as us casters who want to make a name for themselves and just want to have fun doing so at the same time. We just have a free platform where we can just 100% join the lobbies and cast the games like that. And yeah, I'm gonna write it into chat now as well. He is back. And oh, pure negativity gets the double damage from TDM. He's there with the melted, with the refraction. He's doing a lot of damage, but can he actually chase him down? He doesn't have his ultimate yet. No psionic traps to get the slow. Unfortunately, one more right click would have done the job 100%. Dangerous Cat trying to leech some XP from the side pool. Actually, he himself created. But no, FnF, they're coming in to just steal all of the creeps. Can they do so? Oh, Rocket Flare! Nope! Not a single hero got the last hit on any of the creeps. Not the small Hellbear, not the big Hellbear. So Rocket Flare, he didn't get the last hit himself, but nice try nevertheless. Man, if we were still paused, I would actually give a small comment into the YouTube, YouPorn, not YouTube, YouPorn chat on. But I actually think that, although yes, it might not be the best publicity and whatnot, I still think it's not the worst case, to be honest. I still think people are overhyping, but oh, pure negativity actually runs the right direction. The cold feet obviously not gonna proc, and they went, oh, actually, he dodges the arrow as well, and yeah, Sanking, he's not gonna catch up. Still didn't go for boots. Is he going for naked blink? I don't like naked blink. With boots, maybe catching up to Pagna, but yeah, they went from here. But Pagna, he was sitting here. Oh, never mind, Pagna, he's going mid lane. They want to set up the kill on the Temper Assassin. No, he's going for the courier. It's flying though. Will it pin up 2 more right clicks? He needs 1 more. He gets vision of it as well. They don't micro the courier. Send the courier over the trees. Pagna can't right click. And mid lane now, they're going there as well. DDM, but the reflection charge is already lost. He's going for a box, but he can't possibly get that kill. Ether Shock, he's dropping down to the right clicks. Refraction 1 second. Oh, just before the refraction came up. Just before. Unfortunate. As Hand of Midas picked up for Fade on the top lane at the same time. Still needs the courier to bring it out to him, but he was actually in danger of dying, but since Clockwork went for level 3 in Rocket Flare and level 1 in Battery Assault, couldn't quite get it. Hayashin looks like he is actually gonna go for that naked blink dagger. 1.5k gold in the stash, in the bank, however you want to call it. So 600 gold away. But still without boots, I mean, his rotations are gonna be a little bit slow, of course. I might be completely proven wrong. The earlier they get the blink dagger, the earlier they can start setting up kills on every single lane. Especially the mid lane. Death Prophet actually, oh never mind, he has a haste rune at the moment, so it's a little bit hard. Otherwise, Psionic Trap, Burrow Strike definitely should be enough to actually chase down the Death Prophet, get the meld hit, get the right clicks to follow that up. Bottom lane KV. Oh, he's actually going in for the kill leap. Starstorm, yes, he gets it as well. The tower though, oh, 1 more tower right click. Oh, never mind, Magic Stick for the rescue. So KV goes down. Or not KV, KV gets the kill on negativity. Nicely done. Nether Ward came down. He just risked a lot for it, but high risk, high reward. Although he has to back all the way home because of it and loses a lot of precious farm time. Actually, Pagna, he's probably gonna be back on the lane sooner thanks to the TP. But mid lane, we might see a kill. Hayashin, is he gonna farm or is he gonna go for the kill? He has enough mana for 1 Burrow Strike and 1 only. Box still has himself that haste rune, if need be, if he gets into actually any real danger. Of course, FnF, they have mid lane vision as well with this Observer Ward onto the high ground. So Death Prophet, he should be rather safe. Nothing should really catch him off guard. They have Rune Vision as well with this one here. So he's gonna bottle up a double damage rune and easy rune control with the haste rune that he previously had. As Dangerous Cat, he's almost level 6 though, and with the hook shots, I am hoping... Actually, it's gonna be almost at the same time that Hayashin gets his Blink Dagger, so... With the hook shots and the Blink Burrow Strikes, they should be able to just start wreaking havoc on the map. And bottom lane, pure negativity. Once again, he's so low, Blue Capricorn. He can't, of course, go for the kill. Doesn't have his Ice Blast yet. Going for the Nether Ward. Oh, no. Nether Blast, come on, Nether Blast, Nether Blast. No, we're not gonna go for it, actually. Oh, he's in trouble now, Hayashin. He can't catch up. No boots, you can catch up to me. If only he had those boots now. One Burrow Strike to rule them all. Actually, one Burrow Strike might even not have been enough because the Burrow Strike is level 3. Burrow Strike, a few right clicks. So. Radiant Courier respawns now as well. Actually, the bottle was on the Courier from DDM, so actually he lost some bottle growing time, but now there's a Blink Dagger. That's the Blink Dagger finish on Hayashin. They use the Moonlight Shot as well. They want to go top lane. There is no hook shot. He needs one creep for it. One creep. He has hook shot. He has power cogs. Can he catch multiple heroes? He's gonna go in for it. He catches Fate. There's the leap by KV. Starstorm as well. Oh, nice, guys. They actually pushes 2 of the heroes out. He's still alive, probably. Yep, he's gonna go down in the end. R-Seek. Gonna get slowed down as well. Now DDM joins the fight. Melted. 2 right clicks. KV actually gets himself the double kill. Beautiful rotation. Moonlight Shadow used to perfection. It's cooked to perfection. This gank was cooked to perfection. Pure negativity though. Bottom lane, Cold Feet is getting procced. Oh, Blink. Still no boots. He can't catch up once again. Or Kindly Pure negativity turns it around as Mirana gets another kill. This time in mid lane onto the Death Prophet. Oh wow, Arsiki wanted to go in but couldn't catch up. Arrow not gonna be on target, and actually thank god that he doesn't have the cosmetic arrow because that is so much easier to spot out the Hayashin. He's dropping low, he's not dropping low but he's already low. Nether Blast, not gonna hit on anybody. Blue Capricorn gonna try to exchange right click but that's not a smart choice. No Decrepify though, he's actually maxed out Nether Ward. If he only had 1 point into it, he could have ensured the kill on Ancient Apparition. Even pops down a Nether Ward at the moment just in case so he won't get chased down. Top lane though, Clockwork, he still has the hookshot. Oh, Arsiki Shadow Shaman, you poor clueless bastard. There is the better result. The slow from Sonic Trap cast actually pushes them down a little bit, but Arsiki gonna fall in the end. So 7-2. Oh, hookshot off target a little bit. Under the tower, still might have been enough to get the kill to be honest. But we will never know, will we? Oh, leap, arrow, Starstorm as well. Will it be enough? Magic wand, bottle up, box, come on, bottle. Yes, he uses 1 bottle charge and is enough to stay alive. He has to go all the way home, but I think he's taking the trade or never mind. Arsiki. What a support player. Healing, salving up, box there. So he can actually stay on lane, counter push, farm, what have you. But Dangerous Cat, he's dropping. Well, never mind. He's gonna have to go to base anyway, reaching up his mana. Go to another lane, potentially have the hookshot off cooldown by that time, and set up a kill. And he has his blade mail as well. 10 more gold, and he's gonna get that 10 gold by just running home. Easy gold generated, eh? But the tier 1 tower bottom lane got destroyed by pure negativity. Pagna getting the last hit for this as well. Hayashin, Shin, trying to get his boots now farmed up. 9 gold, yeah, he's gonna get it. So finally, Sand King has boots. 12 minutes in with the Blink Dagger. Actually, with the Blink Dagger, he hasn't set up anything at all so far. Although still 7-2. Looking at the net worth, the Throw Ranger is heavily ahead. Heavily. Of course, he's had the Hand of Midas for a long period of time already. Death Prophet is up there as well. They have 1 tower advantage, so... Actually, 2 tower advantage, mind me. They got the tier 1 top lane as well. Looking at the graphs, it's a 4,000 gold lead for FnF actually. Although the Sand King was farming up jungle, but XP 1,500 for... Run for their life because of them having the kill advantage. And Bok, can they set up a kill mid lane? I don't think VH will be enough at the moment. He's not level 6, so no familiars either. With the familiars, maybe just getting the drop downs, helping burn through the reflection charges at the same time, and then Soul Assumption to follow up. Top lane, blue is Capricorn. Oh, he's gonna hit level 6. One creep, the Ice Blast. It's gonna give this game a whole twist, a whole nother twist. Because with the Ice Blast, Setting out the kills has never been so easy. And if you order it now, you can even get another kill, a double kill on top of that. I don't know where that was going, I really don't. But look at this stack, a triple stack. Throw Ranger, Visage, and Shadow Shaman. They're gonna farm it up together. And actually with this triple stack, both RC Key and Awane might get level 6 on top of this. And yeah, they're lagging now. I guess it's just the servers. They farming it up with reasonable speed as well. Edershock helping out. It should be on 5 targets. Just 5 targets on level 3 Edershock. I know some of my Dota at least. Bottom lane. Oh, Ice Blast actually connected in pure negativity. TDM. One melted. Come on. Yes, he gets the kill. And like I said, Ice Blast. They just changed the dynamic of the game completely. But they will get the tier 1 tower as well. So not only do they get the kill, they get the tower. So they're looking good. A low box. What? Oh. He got level 10, but just now did he put a point into Exorcism. Just now. I have never seen this. Death Prophets at level 9, not having Exorcism. But I guess he just realized that he himself won't really have the opening to push before this anyway. So, I mean, it's not a bad choice because he really didn't get punished by it by any means. I mean, the tower is down mid lane anyway, even without the Exorcism. So, yeah, not bad. Sanking. Oh, they get the kill top lane, I missed it. Ice Blast, I guess, just into the face of the Throw Ranger as well. Who is going for a Mask of Madness, at least has the Morbid Mask. And there's a 4-staff on box. What? Usually you see Kiilstofte, but he's going for 4-staff. That up against a Clockwork, I can understand that pick up though. I really can. I didn't think about it first. I was like, what? That's not the usual build, but it's actually bad if you see those so-called cookie cutter builds, which everybody goes for. But mid lane we might see an initiation. Where's the Sand King? He's actually farming up the enemy jungle. He's so low on mana as well, but the Clockwork. He still has the hookshot Yarrow. Oh, just ends before hitting Shadow Shaman. Are you kidding me? It would have been spot on, but now there's the hookshot RCK anyway. The Familiar's coming in to help. Ice Blast to fly as well. Yes, Shadow Shaman. He's down. Dangerous Cat even activates his Blade Mail just in case, but no. Is he gonna get chased down? Fade is coming in as well. Doesn't look like they can catch up to anybody. That's what I was saying. They themselves don't have the jump on the enemy. Yes, they have the push. They have the team fight as well if need be, but they do not have the initiation advantage. And in a game of Dota, I think initiation just is a huge part in this game. And now mid lane Sand King, he is there. This Observer Ward spotted it out though. They had guaranteed vision at that time when the Sand King came rotating in. Although vision overall for both teams actually not that great. Radiant doing a little bit better of course, having bottom ruin vision as well. But TDM just has himself Drums of Endurance, Magic Wand, and Power Threads. What's he gonna go for next? Is he gonna be Blink there or just maybe even straight up BKB, which might be the better choice? Because with the BKB he can actually stand and deliver, whereas without the BKB he might just come into the fight and back off as soon as he came. But KV now, going for the Yasha on his own. Having face boots, Ring of Aquila Trump. So actually, network wise, Mirana is doing really well, as is the Throw Ranger. But Throw Ranger, he was, I wouldn't want to say miles ahead, but at a pretty safe distance. But they are going for Roche now. They want to just solidify what they already have. They even popped the neck for it. Mass Serpent Wards with the Exorcism, which is level 2 by now. So Roche goes for them, uncontested. They finally scouted out with the Rocket Flare, but it's a little bit too late. Aegis, who's gonna pick it up? Nobody so far. Ice Blast flying as well, box. I don't think the Ice Blast is going to do much unless other heroes come in. DDM is there with the of the Moonlight Shot. Oh, they burst the off target. How unfortunate. They're in the hole now. The Nether Blast gets one kill. DDM now getting life drain as well. That was a huge mistake to go into the bottleneck. But now Arrow catches RCK in the back. KV. He leaps in aggressive, but the silence, the soul assumption. Oh, Awana, he didn't even fall. A 2-for-1 exchange. FnF, they get the Aegis as well. Oh, R Gaming, run for your life. That was not a good decision there, not at all. But now Throw Ranger going for the BKB of his own, just has the Morbid Mask. Knows that if he goes for the Mask of Madness, he's just gonna get poofed. So going for the BKB first and then probably finishing up the Mask of Madness, which, I mean, you have to go for Mask of Madness and Throw Ranger if you have that set, because if you have the Mask of Madness actually on your face, how could you not get that item in game? How could you not? It's like Faces Void. If you have the Battle Fury cosmetic, you have to go for the item. Well, by you have to, I mean it's an obligation to your viewers. But if you want to win the game, you probably won't go for that item. But Mask of Madness on Drow Ranger is a little bit more legit than I think Battle Fury and Faceless Void. Well, what will we see coming out from FnF now? With the Aegis, they have the mech, even a point booster up on Pogna, so working towards that Aghanim Scepter of his. I'm even forgetting the item names. Bad me, Visage. More than halfway down through his own Aghanim Scepter. Point booster, Staff of Wizardry. Just needs the Ogre Club and the Blade of Alacrity now. Box. Another 1.8k gold in the bank. And a Sage's Mask, so that will be a Yule Scepter in the end after all. Probably going from 4 staff into Yules into, I would like Heart of the Rash, just tank up. Oh, Ice Blast, top lane, pure negativity. Cops it. Nobody else is there though to help. Rocket Flare's flying as well, but not gonna hit, so he's just safe. He might have to back off to base though. Probably just farming up the jungle, using his mech, but oh, never mind. Never mind. Box, he went for a Hand of Midas, a late one, so double Hand of Midas. They want to take this to a late game, and late game actually, with the Drow and the Death Prophet, even Pogna late game can just go for something like Sheepstick. Visage can as well. Shadow Shaman is always a good support, scaling reasonably well into the late game, but then again, so we changed the position and the Sand King. So, I don't know if the Hand of Midas, it might come to bite him in the ass, but at the moment I'm inclined to say that it's not a bad pickup. Get more levels faster, get that guaranteed farm. I just a little bit wish that he maybe could have or should have gone for it sooner then. But at the moment, if it continues like this, rather passive, it's probably gonna work out in there. But mid lane, will there be a Blink Burst onto Aone? The smoke breaks already, so yeah, he just blinks out. This Sand King actually, he hasn't been impactful in the slightest with his Blink Dagger. He's only been involved in 1 kill after getting the Blink Dagger 10 minutes ago. And there is that BKB on Drow Ranger, so he can stand and deliver, and only another 150 gold away or so away from his Mask of Man, 70 gold now. Aone, will he get picked off mid lane though? Familiars, they're scouting enough, I think. Rocket Flare comes out as well, doesn't connect on Visage though. Gets some vision of the tower. And R-Gaming, they're just kind of aimlessly running around at the moment. You can feel their need, or that they want to just go for towers, or not towers, but for kills. Oh, the hookshot connects! Speaking of kills, he has the BKB though. Will he actually use it? The Gust comes out. He has to use the, oh, a little bit too late. The melt it already came out. The physical damage might be there, but nice ward trap onto DDM. He's under the tower, shackle up, but there's the Epicenter burst like first time around. Burst like onto 2 Epicenter, connects on 3. They get those 2 kills as well, but will there be any returns? Pure negativity, gets cold feeted up, but that was what they were looking for. Unfortunately, they didn't get the kill on Fade, but still, all in all, it was worth it, I think. Getting the 10-second BKB charge on cooldown from the Drow Ranger. As well, yes, Temporal Assassin dying, not the best, but Massive Rewards also on cooldown, which means FnF can't go for the push that soon at the moment. As KV continues to farm up, they were just doing a little dance on the bottom lane together with Box again with the Death Prophet, who has his Hand of Midas on cooldown. Off cooldown, off cooldown. What? Are you? Oh, must be a troll. If you can really predict who is leaving what team on the compendium, that would be pretty sick yet funny. Sick yet funny. As now Box comes to the bottom lane, or comes back to it rather, uses the Hand of Midas, has the double damage room bottle up as well. So has the Sage's Mask, so I guess now he will go for the Yule Scepter probably. Unless he's going for an Orchid, which I wouldn't mind it that much. Orchiding up a Mirana so he can't leap, or Orchiding the Temporal Assassin. Not too bad, but you just want the mobility and the ability to throw yourself up in the air to just maybe dodge Ice Blasts or what have you. Ice Blast mid lane, not gonna connect on anything, but just keep throwing them up. They will connect and maybe even make the supports back all the way home, or set up some potential kills with hook shots to follow, or maybe blink burst strikes or something. And Hayashin, he's actually going for that Veil of Discord. We don't see that item as often as maybe I would like, but with the Ice Blast and the Epicenter already, that is worthwhile, especially if the Rocket Flare helps out as well. But mid lane, FnF, they're playing rather conservative. They are just staying so far back behind the towers, making sure they keep their towers alive, but also having at least 1, if not 2 heroes at the same time farming. So they're not losing too much by grouping up and defending here. I really like the play that they're doing. Ice Blast flying mid lane. Gonna hit on Aona, but Visage will. He's just gonna shrug it off. He's sitting at 1.2k HP already. He's pretty tanky. Nether Ward is down as well, Hayashin. If he wants to engage, he has to blink first and then try to channel the epicenter. Because if he epicenters, he's not gonna get the blink at tower. Oh, the hookshot comes out. Pure Negativity gets caught. The Nether Ward is still down. The Burst Strike comes in, but they're taking so much damage in return. Pure Negativity gonna go down there as well, but a 1-for-1. But the tower also went down. It didn't get denied. Exorcism gets popped, and they don't get the kill on DDM, which just TPs out. So actually, I think it's definitely worth it for our gaming. Losing a Clockwork, getting a Pugna, getting the Mass Serpent Wars, and the Exorcism on cooldown for it. And the Exorcism might be used to do some small chip damage on the tier 2, but it's gonna wear off soon enough. And well, Box, he went for a Necrobook. They want to strengthen their push even more. It was not a bad choice. You don't really need the Euls when you have the 4-staff already. So he wanted to go for the Euls, got the Sage's Mask, but then thought better of it. Man, don't be misleading me, Box. Caster's Curse. Caster's Curse. As Box. Oh, he might get caught now. Did they see him entering the Roche pit? No. Otherwise they would have just gone for it. They placed down now a Psionic Trap. Actually, they got vision of him barely, but me, a little bit too late. Would have been an easy kill otherwise, easy pickings. But I still think that Run for Your Life, they are the ones who are under pressure. As we see an engagement, Hayashin gets the Burst Strike onto Arsiki. Nope, not gonna channel the epicenter. And oh, TP out, no, not there in time. Ice Blast was fine, but the Rocket Flare brought him low enough, and they get the kill on mid lane as well. DDM together with KV. I guess the arrow landed. So they get 2 kills, and can they get objectives on top of this? They are grouped up in the mid lane. Sand King is coming as well. He has enough mana. Actually, he has his Veil of Discord finished in the stash as well. But Fade doesn't have his Morbid Mask finished. Not Morbid Mask. The Mask of Madness finished. Just got the Yasha before. And actually, his Precision Aura, 49 extra damage to all the heroes and the familiars. But oh, Hayashin, can he get the Burrow Strike onto Pugna? Nether Ward is down. They don't actually kill it yet. They're going to go for the kill on the hero, which is just so damn fast. The hookshot goes in as well. Oh, it catches Box, but he 4-steps himself out. Fade. His BKB activity, can he deliver enough? There's the Master Protors once again trapping the 10%, but the Burrow Strike epicenter comes out. It's going to do a moderate amount of damage, but not enough. Shadow Shaman goes down as DDM. He takes a fall as well. So in the end, it's a 3-for-2. They went a little bit too deep with the Clockwork hookshot. The heroes, they weren't just fast enough with the follow-up, and FnF, they will take that any day, any time, and I still think they're just looking so good. Looking at the graphs properly, 5k and a little bit extra even gold lead for FnF. Necro level 3 suddenly finished on Box. XP almost zeroed out when it used to be a 3,500 XP lead for Run for Your Life. Oh, this game is going to be hard for Run for Your Life. They started off well. 7-2 was the kill score at some point. Still 18-9, and you wouldn't think that the game is going how it actually is if you're just looking at the kill score. But just the farming efficiency of FnF is a little bit better, of course. They've destroyed one more tower. One more. Actually, 2 more towers. Mind me. Pardon my counting skills. So 2 more towers. They got the Roche as well. But just the 2 Hand of Midases doing work. And lastly-wise, both the Death Prophet as well as the Drow Ranger, they are just pretty far ahead. Although Mirana and Temp Processing, they're keeping up as well. And Roche is still dead. Actually, it was almost a maxed out time. It was like 10 minutes and 40 seconds or something. So a really long Roche respawn. But Aona, he has his Aghanim Scepter finished at the same time. Arsiki, of course, being the number 5 position, going for dusts, going for sentries. Nowhere near his blink there, but so far he hasn't even needed it that much. He's been spot on with ward trapping DDM in, and that's the problem if you have power threads. You can't really get out of it unless you just kill the wards and make or carve a path for yourself. Blue Capricorn working on his own Aghanim Scepter, still level 1 ultimate as they smoke up. Can they get the fight of their dreams? BKB is there on TDM. Can he stand and deliver properly? And oh, Arsiki, he's in the Roche pit. Oh my freaking god, he's down. Burrow Strike as well. Life lost, although Box, Creep Swarm onto 2 heroes. They don't initiate at the moment. Oh, but Dangerous Cat, he goes in with the hooks on top of pure negativity. Mech popped already. Can't really go for the drain life, but well, they get the kill anyway. Pure negativity goes down to the burrow strike, but it's a 3-4-1. Oh, Throw Ranger, he buys back his BKB already in cooldown as well. How did that happen? I completely missed that. Tunnel visioning on that one part of the map, but the buybacks coming from Pagna and the Throw Ranger. It was a excellent fight for Run for Your Life. But can they defend the Roshan now? Rosh is up, so I think FnF is gonna get it after those buybacks of theirs. But Throw Ranger, how did he get blown up like that? Was it just like Ice Blast, Stunlock or something? Did he cop an arrow? Well, whatever team may have been, they are still back and fighting. Level 3 Necrobox were activated before already, and that's gonna be Roshan extremely fast. I mean, just Precision Aura, so much damage to all of them. Arrow, a little bit too late. So Aegis still ends up in the pockets of FnF, and even though they used 2 buybacks, they lost 3, only killed the Clockwork. I don't think it hurt them that much in the long run, because Throw Ranger still has a lot of gold. Pagna, well, maybe not a lot of gold, but it doesn't really need that much more anymore anyway, since they do have the Death Prophet and Throw Ranger to help them out. Looking at the graphs again now after that fight, 5k gold lead still solid for Found New Friends. XP went up in the favor of Run for Your Life. 2,500 almost, but that's not a big enough lead at the moment. I think KB, he's going for the Desolator now, unless it's a BKB, although BKB actually I think might be slightly better. Or actually, I'm gonna correct myself. I think the Desolator would be better in terms of them just being able to push down towers. And okay, I have to correct myself again, because Temper Assassin is going for the Desolator instead with that Mirfil Hammer of his. Actually, this could be a Maelstrom on Mirana. And oh, never mind, Arrow. Just gonna hit the creeps. The tower defense, is it gonna come? Oh, the tower just goes down. And Pagna, oh, top lane, nope. Hayashin doesn't get the kill. Even expanded the epicenter for that at the moment, I think. But that's what you get. You go for the epicenter burst strike into the sandstorm, but Pagna just popped the mech and started TPing out straight away. Smart choice as well. Familiar scouting out DDM or oh DDM melted up now. No, he runs away now. I thought like, is he really gonna wait there for the long period of time? Thinks better of it as is FnF gonna go for the tier 2. Are they gonna do this little movement here? What a solid line that is. Thick line. Ice Blast flying, hits a pure negativity. It is still only level 1 though. Sand King picks himself up a 4-staff. Of course, with the Veil of Discord, in a proper team fight can blow up heroes if they don't get their BKBs activated in time. But the tier 2 tower, is it in actual danger? Level 16 is there on box, so has the level 3 exorcism. Does he even pop it for this? Nether wards are coming out. They're going in for the right clicks, and yeah, they don't even need the exorcism, so they can actually press it the tier 3 now. Oh, the glyph is already used for the tier 2 as well. As mid lane, the Radiant side, they get the counter tower, but I think FnF, they got the better of it because they are the ones who want to push racks. They are the ones with that heavy push. Netherwar comes down as well. Cogs already on cooldown for Dangerous Cat. And they're even getting farmed up by Fade. Who? Actually, he sold his Morbid Mask. Has a Manta style now instead. Wants to... Oh, Moonlight Shadow comes out. Do they have detection? Do they have sentries? Actually, they popped the dust, but they didn't catch anybody with it now. There's the burst attack only onto one hero, onto Fade. Can he get his PKB? Well, never mind. He doesn't even need it. He activates it anyway. Doesn't care. TDM once again. Water beautifully done by the Shadow Shaman. Hex onto Dangerous Cat. Goes down to the Exorcism. It's a 2-for-1 so far. Pagna is down. Epicenter being channeled. Is it gonna be enough box? He's dropping low, but under the Mass Serpent towards Hayashin. He falls down in return. Fate comes back from his age. He's going for DDM next. The Necrobook gives vision. Soul Assumption into the Refraction, but the Necrobook level 3 dies. No vision anymore. The Dangerous Cat comes back in with this Cogs, and now Aeone. One more right click. That's all they need. Rockefeller gets the kill, and now Fate. He's on the run. It was in the end a bad team fight for FnF. They should have just maybe pushed it to the high ground, get Mass Serpent board here so they would do continuous damage to the tower exorcism as well. But our gaming, they also had to use 2 buybacks. So in the end, it was a 3-4-4, I think, plus the Aegis. But 2 buybacks coming out from Run for Your Life. So even though they got the kills, they still didn't get any huge lead or advantage from it because they can't really get objectives after that. Or can they? Throw Ranger doesn't have a buyback. On the sidelines for 40 seconds. And Desolator actually finished on KV after all. What is this? Are they going for double Desolator? I mean, I guess why not? They target different heroes. Yeah. I still think BKB is just kind of a... Well, not a must, but... a suggestion. And now... pure negativity. Sitting at the sidelines, puts down the Netherworld. Still does not have his Aghanim Scepter finished. He had that mech point booster, I think like 15 minutes into the game or something already. As Awana going for that Assault Cuirass for his team. Armor up against the Meld, against the Desolators. Against the physical damage coming out from R Gaming, so... I really like that choice, and actually he's really close to it as well. Needs only 1.2k gold to finish it up. Needs the Hyperstone and the recipe for it. Box. Going for the Chivas card, or Hex. Actually Hex, yeah. He has the Void Stone. So has the Mystic Staff already as well, so needs another 550 gold only. Kill score 25 to 13. Crafts. Well, actually, XP updated. It's almost 5,000 in the favor of Run for Your Life. But 33 minutes in, being 5,000 gold behind, up against the lineup that FnF has, it might not be enough. Although the physical damage output from the side of Run for Your Life is actually beginning to get rather substantial. Ice Blast, gonna fly. Actually, just to the Ancients. Do they have vision here? No, they don't. The Ice Blast is level 2 and he's only 600 gold away from getting his Aghanim Scepter. He did some 2 as well, but top lane. Oh, Fate. No, never mind. He's not gonna get the kill on Sanking anyway, I think. And that's the Hex finished now. Up on box. Hex on box. Hex box. Huh, Hex box, lol. That was totally unintentional. But TDM is gonna get caught mid lane. Of course, has the BKB. And unfortunately, Synth, Arsiki, on the Shadow Shaman has been position 5. Doesn't have the blink there. So just blink, immediate Hex. A little bit unfortunate. That could set up so many things for them if he had it. Some delicious water. Aona has his Hyperstone now as well. Just needs 900 gold for the recipe now, which costs 1,300 gold. 1.7k gold up on KV. Looking at current gold overall, 2.5k on the Sanking, 2.8 on the Clockwork. What are they gonna go for? I guess Clockwork. Going for the Aghanim Scepter. Has the Blade Mail, boost of speed. Throw, 2.5k as well. What are the next items gonna be? Butterfly for throw, just get that massive agility. Avoid the right clicks, I guess. Why not? Oh, they've smoked up, but still they don't have the jump. They don't have anything. They get the Hex on KV, but they need the follow-up stun. They need something. Gust comes out for the silence. Really Peter, no Panther style out of the silence. And oh, the Ice Blast actually connects on 4. Oh, if only R Gaming had gone in to pick that fight now. Arsiki still dropping extremely low. Not gonna shatter from it. But they needed so little to actually finish off the lineup of FnF. Oh, Blink Burst Strike stops the TP from Fade. Fade is so damn low. He still has the BKB if need be. Cold Feet not gonna proc, but the hook shot, they get the kill. Oh, this is huge. But Necro level 3 with the exorcism by Box. Danger got just completely blown up. Hayashin goes down to the exorcism as well. Should not have gone in there. Went a little bit too deep, and now Blue Capricorn. I don't think he could. 3 gold, 2, 1. Oh, by the Aghanims. Oh no, he goes down before. Now he needs another 300 gold. Didn't have it on quick buy. Wasn't fast enough with the reaction. CDM also forced to pop the BKB mid lane. So actually FnF, I thought they're gonna lose a lot, but the Netherworld, of course, making somewhat of a difference, and people just running into Death Prophet, just bad choice, bad idea. And now FnF, can they push on top of this? Yes, they don't have the Draw Ranger, so the right click damage isn't there, especially for the familiars. But they do still have Netherworld. Exorcism though is on cooldown. But he has the Hex, so if they can get like one more pick off on a hero who maybe doesn't have buyback, which is at the moment nobody almost. Looking at buyback status, Mirana has it. As slows onto Arsiki, Ice Blast to fly. Is he gonna shatter from this? One familiar goes down, DDM does a lot of physical damage, of course. Now, never mind. The drop comes down and Arsiki. Oh, so close. One more tick might have brought him down there. Aghanim Scepter finished on Clockwork. Oh, Rocket Flare. Kill secured. Nicely done. Just a global damage. When you're a support who is so damn squishy as a Shadow Shaman is with no items, it's hard. And now, actually with this Ancient Apparition, he has himself the Aghanim Scepter after all. So Aghanim Scepter level 2 ultimate, 17 second duration, and there is only one BKB at the moment on the side of Found New Friends. Fate, still 2.9k gold in the bank. Are they gonna look for a fight as DDM? He wants to go for the Roche, 4.3k in the bank. Hasn't finished up his Desolator if that's even what he wants to go for. But KV, he's gonna come in, help. More minus armor, arrow to stun up Roshan to just speed up the process. But did I already mention that the AC was finished on Aona? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but now you know if you didn't before. Looking at the overall items, no huge item. I guess two Aghanim Scepters on our gaming are huge, kind of. But now with the H up on Mirana, he can go ham. Just leap in, go for whatever he wants, and die once, come back. Get out of jail free card is what it's called. Bottom lane now on a TP is out before Dangerous Cat reaches him as well. So they're still playing the pace of FnF, I think. Because look at the map, look at the vision. There is no wards, or there are no wards rather, for our gaming on the map, except for this one observer ward which just got placed down almost 30 seconds ago. Just look at it, that's the only vision they have. Wrong button, wrong button. For the dire side though, they're doing a little bit better off just having this extremely aggressive ward between the tier 2 tower, which actually is the last outer tower for the Radiant side. Exorcism post by box as well. They want this tower and they want it bad. Will they commit the mass support wards as well and come back for tier 3 at the later time? Yes, they use the Exorcism Necrobook, I mean. So yeah, oh, but look at the tower. BKB by Fate is going for the DDM. He is still alive. He has the cheese as well if he really wants to pop him. Oh, the hookshot onto 3 cogs. They catch all of them. The Ice Blast just flies over them, connects on 2 I think, and now 4 heroes are down 4-0. And the life train just not nearly enough, as even the Epicenter sped in the end. Dangerous Cat with a triple kill. He finally goes down in the end to pure negativity, I think. Actually, the Death Ward or Nether Ward might have been the thing doing him in, but what a fight. What a hook shot into the Ice Blast. Beautiful plays by Clockwork all game long, I think. Just Rockefeller scouting, Rockefeller getting kills. And suddenly KV, he has enough gold for the butterfly. Actually, yeah, he has enough for it. Especially since he has the Aegis, he could just spend all of his gold, speed up the push, and they even use the Ice Blast with the Berserk to just farm up creeps and Death Prophet. He bought back, but he doesn't have Exorcism. Pagna bought back as well, but the range racks, not range racks, the tier 3 tower already down. This was a huge game-changing fight, I think. They didn't lose the G's, they didn't lose the Aegis. They got 4 kills. Or 5 kills even in the end. Complete team wipe. And just look at this buyback status. All of the heroes on the Radiant have it. Whereas 3 of them don't anymore on FnF. So FnF, they aren't looking as good anymore at all. I mean, Death Prophet is just not tanky enough with going for the Necrobook. Heart might have been a little bit better, or even Yule's just dodging it like that. But of course, when you get caught by such a hookshot cogs, I think the cogs maybe even caught 4 heroes, but one got the 4th stuff out. Whatever it may have been, 3 or 4 heroes, still a pretty sick play. And now look at the gold. Almost for the first time, well, I guess not the first time, but this is a long pause here. This is what happened. But they are in the lead. It's not anything huge, 40 minutes into the game, but still a lead nonetheless. XP 14,000 to the dot almost. They still have the Aegis for another 2 minutes 50 seconds. And well, is this going to be nearly enough? There is still no butterfly on Fate because he had to buy back. He was so close to the butterfly ages ago, but just has like a little bit too much. Miran actually number 1 in farm. As even though Death Prophet is second, the Necrobooks, they don't have that much impact 41 minutes into the game. They just kind of get blown up, as Mirana has his own Desolator, well, has had it for ages. Still wants to save for buyback, although he has the Aegis still. And they've smoked up. They're smelling blood. Blink, burst again. Yeah, oh, Fate. Just is such a juicy target. BKB, blink. Man, oh, Sanky, he just ran the wrong way. What? Never mind, hookshot is there anyway. Fate, he gets caught. He doesn't take too much damage, but the physical finally coming out from KV, and that's gonna be a kill. Or is it? Oh, he Manta Style might be able to run away. Nope. Berserk Epicenter comes out onto 2 heroes, pure negativity. Gonna take a fall as well. But Fate, he doesn't have a buyback. Another hookshot, this time onto Arsiki. Master reports get deployed. But will it be enough with the Exorcism? Yes, Dangerous Cat goes down by TDM. He wants to go deep, but oh no, BKB, hexed up. He went too deep. He's gonna lose his life for it. Oh, never mind. Jeez, just in the nick of time. He was at, like at 1% HP. Essential Depression gets the kill on Spooky Dota in the end. So that's 3 heroes down with no buyback. Exorcism gonna wear off soon as well. And with this, probably our gaming are gonna get tracks. And they still have the Aegis as well. Arrow, not gonna land on anybody, but they will claim the racks for themselves. Almost 100%. Ice Blast flying as well, just to make them back off. 17-second duration after all. But one set of racks, can they get more? They could go for top racks. Bottom racks are out of the question because the tier 2 is still standing. Yeah, that's GG called. That is GG. Run for your life. They actually win this game. They turned it around. FnF, they weren't able to execute the push, and actually both games the push lineup lost. They get a few kills, but is it gonna be fake GG? Oh, don't tell me it's fake GG. Are you kidding me? DDM wants to turn it around, wants to man fight. No, they're disconnecting from the game, yeah. They don't want the bad manner. No fake GG, no nothing. Barrow Strike, just... They're gonna finish it up. Box probably gonna go down. Starstorm. Yep, he's dead. So guys, pushing strategies not working out. Not working out. Twitch bullet. At least last game, Run for Your Life managed to get one set of racks almost doubled before starting to lose the game. And really... a little bit sloppy plays, but Run for Your Life, I don't want to take anything away from them. They turtled it nicely. They chose proper team fights that were beneficial to them. And it worked out in the end. The Death Prophet going for the Midas into Necrobook. Might not have been the best decision, although I don't think that was the item decision that lost them the game or anything. So yeah guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this late night Dota for Europeans, and I guess it's still morning or afternoon or whatever in America, in most of America at least. So yeah, hugely appreciated, and of course if you enjoyed, be sure to follow HeflaTV on this channel as well as HeflaTV1 and HeflaMog for all the English channels, and check out our social media to know when we're going live, with what games, with what tournaments, on what channels. It is all HeflaTV on Facebook, on Twitter, and even VK if you're a Russian viewer just up at night randomly. And if you want to support the casters directly so that we could actually put even more time into this, although I don't think it's possible for some of our casters like me and HeflaMog, but still it would help us at least pay the bills if you donate it or just subscribe. Subscribing of course gives you some cool emotes as well, which you can use in every Twitch chat. So yeah guys, if you're feeling generous, you can do so. It's not a must, but every little helps us. It really does. So yeah guys, this is gonna be it for us. If you like me personally, follow me on @Coucher and leave me feedback on Twitter. But I'm just gonna go get some sleep, a couple of hours before I just have to go around doing some real life business. But just a few songs and some ads to finish the stream for the night.